So we're going to talk a little bit about finding your paleo. If you're new to this, raise your hand if paleo is kind of a new concept to you. So quite a few of you. So I really suggest that you use the internet wisely. My partner in crime, Jason Saib, is back there somewhere. He and I do workshops together and a podcast together called Jassa Podcast. And he likes to call some things that you find on the internet, basically Internet Paleo. So are you doing Internet Paleo, or are you using the internet wisely? What does that mean? I want you to find someone who resonates with you, and not because it's easy, someone you can relate to, but not because you like their recipes, but because they're actually giving you information that's helping you reach your health goals, not just your kitchen goals. So maybe what you were eating before wasn't necessarily helping you reach those goals, but you find someone that helps you kind of stay on the same path you were on originally. However, you just change those ingredients around. I want you instead to find that mentor that really resonates, someone who has been there, someone who's done that. Find someone who's researched and actually helped people. Find somebody who owns a gym or is a nutritionist with clients that have testimonials and that does research. So really you have to do some digging and understand who you are before you decide, this isn't working, or maybe my tummy aches feel better, but nothing else is changing. So you really have to find that person that resonates with you. Focus on your needs. So often, especially as parents, we end up focusing on other people's needs. We focus on our children's needs, our spouse's needs, but we forget about what we actually need. So don't worry about what your neighbor might think works for them or what your spouse might think that works for him or her. Focus on you and figure out, do I have an autoimmune disease? Maybe I need to find that person who can help me figure out those answers to those questions. Do I have a fat loss goal? Who is the expert in the field to help me figure out the answers to those questions? Do I have a thyroid disorder? So don't give up so easily. Keep looking and researching. So basically find help from real professionals. This is a big one. Stop following the rules, because who here has dieted before they found paleo? Only 2 of you? Baloney. Who here has been on a diet before you started paleo? Thank you. That seems a little more realistic, right? So what do you do when you diet? Speak up. You guys can talk to me. What do you do when you diet? You follow rules, right? You're like, okay, I'm going to weigh this. I'm going to measure that. Okay, this is this many points. This is this many calories. So people will sidestep into paleo and they keep following the paleo rules. But guess what? Paleo doesn't work. Paleo as a diet does not work. That was my topic last year for Paleo FX. If you just sidestep from whatever diet you were on into the paleo diet and you follow those rules, most likely it's not going to work. Because why? It doesn't necessarily mean you're doing what your body needs to be okay. So get out of that rules mindset. Basically, figure out what you need to do that doesn't hurt your body anymore. So maybe for you, you can't eat tomatoes, but guess what? Tomatoes are in that rule of paleo, but it might not fit for you. And maybe for you, you've been living on paleo pancakes and you can't understand why you're getting larger instead of smaller, but that fits within the rules of paleo, but maybe that rule isn't going to work for you. So stop following the rules. I'm a big rebel. I'm a diet rebel.